Hi everyone, how are you? Well, in our math class for this Monday, we are going to be learning about two different concepts in math, okay? One of those is just keep learning the sequence of the numbers. And another one, we are going to talk about how to count, how to skip count by tens. But let's get started first with the sequence. And well, we have been learning about number 10 for I think 3 classes and how to make 10, ways to make 10, and we used the 10 frame to explain a little bit more about how to make 10, and we actually use as well the rainbow bonds, and well, in general we learned about how to make 10 in different ways. Um, as you can see over here, we have the story of 10. And we know 0 add 10 equals 10, and we know 1 add 9 equals 10, we know 2 add 8 equals 10, 3 add 7 equals 10, 4 add 6 equals 10, 5 add 5 equals 10, 6 add 4 equals 10, 7 add 3 equals 10, 8 add 2 equals 10, 9 add 1 equals 10, and 10 add 0 equals 10. The story of the number 10 we already know. And then we're going to learn the sequence of the number 10, and we know here if we count going up here the sequence, it's going to be the number 11. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the number 11. And I'm going to put over here because this is the number that we are talking about now. And I'm going to show you a presentation about the number 11. And during the presentation, I'm going to use some the 10 frame and the number line and another resources that I have here with me to explain you better about this number 11. Well, let's get started here with the presentation all about the number 11. All about the number, that's the number 11. And how to write the number 11? 11, it's 2 ones, one beside another one. The number 11 can be shown in lots of different ways. For example, we can write 11, we can represent 11 like this, we can show it in the 10 frame, and we can show it with blocks. Well, we can show the number 11, not only the number 11, with a lot of ways, as I already told you. Number shapes. How much is being shown? Which two shapes are being used to make 11? Can you think of different number shapes that could make 11? Well, we are going to look over here closely to it. And what is going on over here? Why is it represented by this big shape over here? Do you have an idea? When we talk about the number 11, we know 11, it's more than 10. And one of the representation that we use in math is to count by tens. But 11, it's more than 10. It's one more than 10. Because of that, they are using one shape here represent 10, and one over here represents the total 11. Then we have 10 add 1, 11 equals 11. Okay? Well, we can write the number 11 in words. For example, like this, 11. Well, we can use a cube tower to represent 11. And then I don't have a cube tower, but I have a lead tower. As you can see over here. I have my counters here. And we are going to count together 11 units. What is this big tower represent 10, and my little one over here represents the 1. Then I have here a big tower with 10, and I have just 1 unit, represent 10 add 1 equals 11, right? And I have my tower over here and this one. Why am I not putting over here? Because one of the organization that we have in math is to count by tens. If I put a number 11 like this, we are not counting by tens. 1 tens and 1 1. 1 unit. 10 add 1, total 11. Okay? We can use the 10 frame to represent 11. But for example here in this 10 frame, as we can see, we don't have at the same 10 frame 11 spaces here, 11 boxes. Of course not, because we know a 10 frame always has 10. But how to represent then the number 11 in a 10 frame? We are going to need to use 2 different 10 frames. As you can see here, I have one 10 frame and I have another one. And then we are going to represent it together, okay? I have here my counters, as you know, and then we are going to put the numbers here inside, okay? Starting from here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to go over here, right? 6, 7, 8, right? 9 and 10. 10 over here, and this is my first 10 frame, but I'm going to use another 10 frame to represent the number 11, because I know here I have 10, and if I put one counter more in my second 10 frame, I'm going to have 11, because I know 10 add 1, it's 11. 10 add 1, 11. Good. That's one way to represent the number 11 here in these 10 frames. Now we are going to have a look to the number line and how to represent the number 11 in a number line. As you can see here, we have our number line over here. Well, first of all, we are going to have a look here. Where is the number 11? The number 11 is here. Can you see? It's over here. That's the number 11. What is the number that comes before number 11? The number 10. Let's have a look here. 10 and 11. That's the number coming before number 11. And do you know what is the number coming after the number 11 if we go up? The number 12. Remember the sequence? 9, 10, 11, 12. And what is the number between 10 and 12? Between, in the middle of two numbers. Middle of 10 and 12. It's the number 11, as you can see over there. Really good. Continue here how we can represent the number 11. For example, Nancy needs 11 coins to pay the shopkeeper. Click on the purse until you have 11 coins. Well, I'm going to try to click here, but I don't think so it's going to work because here my iPad is a bit different. But we are going to count together how many coins we can find over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Good job. And here, George needs to find the jar of sweets with 11 sweets. Can you help him? Just here, looking over here, without counting, okay? Can you recognize how many sweets is it here inside? For example, do you think here it has 11? Well, I don't think so, because I don't think this quantity is enough to have 11. And this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13 over here. Which one has 11? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one, 11. Good job. Well, guys, for example, here we can look to the number 11 in two different ways to write. For example, here it's a date, and here it's just the number 11. And then you know now the number 11, it's one group of tens, as I have here, this is my group of tens, and one unit. One group of tens and one unit. The number 11 can be written like this. 10 add 1, 11. 10 add 1, 11. Good job, guys.